The Soviet Union was a master of secrets. Cities erased from maps, disasters hidden, and truths denied for decades. For over 70 years they controlled information with an iron grip, locking away facts in classified archives guarded by the KGB. Only after the USSR collapsed in 1991 did the world learn the shocking truth. Today, we're exposing 7 of the most mind-blowing secrets the Soviets tried to bury forever. Buckle up, let's dive in. Before Chernobyl, there was the Kyshtym disaster, an explosion at the secret Mayak nuclear plant in 1957. A radioactive cloud spread over 20,000 square kilometers, but the government stayed silent, quietly relocating thousands without ever mentioning radiation. Even the CIA couldn't figure out what happened. The truth only emerged in 1989, revealing a cover-up that lasted over 30 years. It remains one of history's biggest nuclear secrets. The Gulag, a vast network of brutal prison camps, was the Soviet Union's darkest secret. Millions, from writers to workers, vanished into forced labor for crimes as small as telling a joke. Conditions were deadly. Starvation, disease, and execution were common. The world only learned the full horror after survivors spoke out and Solzhenitsyn's The Gulag Archipelago was published. 18 million people passed through this hidden system. In 1943, mass graves of Polish officers were found in Katyn Forest. The Soviets blamed the Nazis, launching a massive propaganda campaign and punishing anyone who questioned their story. For 50 years, the truth was buried. Until 1990, when Gorbachev finally admitted Stalin's secret police committed the massacre. It was one of the most successful and tragic cover-ups of the 20th century. The lie lasted half a century. Imagine entire cities, tens of thousands of people, completely erased from maps. These closed cities had no names, only code numbers, and were surrounded by barbed wire and guards. Residents, often top scientists, lived in isolation, forbidden from contacting the outside world. Here, the Soviets built nuclear weapons, developed biological agents, and advanced their space program. Over 40 such cities existed, their existence denied until the USSR's collapse. Life inside was privileged, but freedom was the price. When Chernobyl's reactor exploded in 1986, the Soviet government stayed silent for days as radioactive clouds spread across Europe. Citizens weren't warned. Parades went on as usual, exposing thousands to radiation. Only after Sweden detected the fallout did the Soviets admit anything. And then, they downplayed the disaster. The world was kept in the dark, costing countless lives. Chernobyl exposed the fatal flaws of Soviet secrecy. After signing a treaty banning biological weapons, the Soviets secretly launched Biopreparat, the world's largest bioweapons program. Over 50,000 scientists weaponized anthrax, smallpox, and even engineered superviruses. These agents were designed to resist vaccines and antibiotics, and could be delivered by missiles. The program's scale was hidden even from much of the Soviet government. The truth only came out in 1992, when a top scientist defected. In 1983, the Soviets shot down Korean Airlines Flight 007, killing all 269 on board. For a week, they denied everything, then claimed it was a spy plane. They refused to cooperate with rescue efforts and never admitted it was a civilian flight. Only after the USSR fell did Russia release the black box, proving the pilots were unaware they'd strayed off course. The incident nearly sparked a global crisis. It was a chilling example of secrecy over truth. These 7 secrets reveal just how far the Soviet Union went to control information and rewrite history. From nuclear disasters to erased cities, the truth was buried for decades, sometimes at a terrible cost. The collapse of the USSR opened a vault of secrets, and we're still learning more. History is full of stories like these, and we'll keep uncovering them. Which secret shocked you most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing history.